Hi everyone, it's Spiritual Teacher for You here. I'm here to do a very short reading before I go do my Facebook Live today. I was doing a different kind of shuffle and pull from the cards that I want to practice now. So y'all have to help me out here because I'm not going to know if it's accurate unless you tell me. So if you are tuning into this we'll just call it a mini reading, then I want to hear from you. I want to hear, did something resonate? And, let me know. You can comment on the video or you can reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram at Spiritual Teacher for You. First of all, I felt the need to wear my lightning earrings, and honestly, that I don't know if you know what lightning is associated with in tarot, but it reminds me of the Tower card, which has lightning coming down, striking the tower, forcing it to destruct and break down. So I do feel a little bit of tower energy for you guys, or this energy that I'm tapping into. So if you feel like your life is a little confusing right now, there's a good reason for that. If you feel like there's mixed matched energies and just like not one energy tells you one thing and another energy tells you another, that is because the tower moment is definitely around. It's in the it's like you can feel the energy of it in your life right now. But for some of you, it will happen very quickly. And for others, it will happen more slowly, is what I'm feeling. Like it'll be a slow um, meltdown, is what I'm hearing, or like a slow decay. And others, it'll be very fast, like lightning, um, just just making the circumstances around your situation force you to rebuild. It's going to force you to rebuild. That's what the tower is all about. It's about breaking down old things that no longer serve you and building back up with what does serve you and your highest timeline. Okay. So I now am pulling cards, and I've got the King of Pentacles, upright, and Justice reverse. So for some of you, so I'm trying, let me get into this energy here. Okay. So some of you are very, very focused on material things. That's kind of your goal in life, is just to accumulate wealth, basically. And you put a high value on wealth. I'm also getting that there is a legal situation that is kind of in the air right now with this justice reversed. And I'm sensing that you're getting impatient with the outcome of it. But I'm also sensing for some of you that the outcome of this legal situation will provide you with some abundance. It's not long term necessarily, but yeah, it's a period of prosperity that you could capitalize on. But it 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 hmm, it depends on how you invest. So if you invest in something for the long term, this will be a smart investment for you. But I am sensing that you are waiting on the result of something to do with the legal system. Okay. Some of you are waiting for a verdict, I'm seeing. But I'm also sensing that you're prolonging a verdict. Like maybe you're keeping things hidden because you don't want a certain verdict. And so, just this is almost a warning for some of you that actions have consequences. So just be careful of that. So, okay, you guys, let me know if that resonated for some of you. All right, what else we got? What else we got, Spirit? What messages do you have now for the collective tuning into this reading? Um, this reading won't be out before I do my Facebook Live, but if you want to watch the replay, you can go over to my Spiritual Teacher for You Facebook page, and the replay will be there. You can still tune in because you can get a message from the messages as well, because a lot of times messages will come through even if you aren't tuned in right then and there in the live, but they will come through and there may be a message for you. So check that out. Okay, so now Spirit's saying we're ready. Well, we got the Justice card reversed again, but this time it is paired with the Five of Cups reversed. So you are in the healing process. For some of you, you have processed your emotions about a particular subject. And it might be having to do with the same legal situation as from the first pool, because we got literally the same Justice reversed again. But with this Five of Cups reversed, when it's upright, it's a card of loss, actually, and sadness and depression. But when it's reversed, it's like you've already experienced that loss and grief and depression, and now you're healing from it. So I'm thinking that the legal decision that you're waiting on, you've come to terms with whatever decision it might be, is what I'm feeling. Like you have made a plan for if it goes your way or if it doesn't go your way. I'm also feeling like this is the last straw to some. This is like the last connection you have. I'm feeling a divorce here, or like a custody case, or something to do with family, like family court, that you've already dealt with some of the loss of losing, the family that you once had. So you're healing from that, and this legal situation is determining things for you as well. But I just feel this hesitation in you. I feel like you're very nervous and scared of what's going to happen in that situation, because you love your family, your kids a lot. And so I'm reshuffling. This could continue to be the same message, or it could be another message for someone else. So let's just see. And you guys, I'm sitting here shuffling quite a bit. So it's crazy that Justice card came out again on the last pull. Okay, here we go. And it made me nervous for a second. This looks very similar to the Justice reversed, but it's actually the Hierophant reversed. We also have, I'm getting that this needs to be turned around. Let me see. Yeah, these are meant to be turned around. So we actually have the Hierophant upright, which this is a very traditional way of doing things. This is like getting married in a traditional way. This is also could represent someone who has a lot of spiritual knowledge. Oh, I'm definitely seeing marriage here for sure, because you got the Ten of Cups. Look at this. This family coming together. Yeah, so I do sense that maybe some of you are in a relationship with someone, and there's a masculine and a feminine, and I'm sensing that the feminine is waiting on the masculine to get divorced so they can finalize their relationship, and vice versa, that there's a masculine who's waiting on the feminine to release their attachments as well, so that they can merge together. That's what I'm sensing from this. And it's going to be a beautiful, harmonious merging. So if you are like, should I be doing this? The answer is yes. With the Hierophant, I'm sensing that there's some religious influence here with one of the people in this relationship, that maybe that pulls on them sometimes because they want to do things the right way in the eyes of their religion, or maybe the law. This is almost like religious law as well, in a sense, like marriage. So I do feel like your merging with this person is something that your family and those around you support you. I'm hearing God approves. So for the person who it is a question of their religion, God approves. um, yeah, this is a very, very good connection to be coming together, but I'm sensing that there are some just things that are maybe y'all are waiting on each other to get to the point of actually making it kind of official. Okay? All right, let's keep going. Woohoo! So I can't tell if this is the same energy. I think that one was maybe, it might have been actually the same. So let's keep going. Okay. All right. We have the Nine of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. So for someone here, you've really been trying hard and trying hard to get out of your comfort zone. You've been trying really hard to stick to your like daily positive habits that you know are going to get you um, to the next highest level that you're trying to go to the next level that you're trying to get to the next goal. And I'm sensing that this is an effort because it's outside of your norm. You know, you're forcing yourself to redirect and change your trajectory, and spirit's like, heck yes, let's go. And so the Nine of Wands comes out to say, keep going, have that persistence, that strength, that courage. You're healing every single day that you choose to reflect or do a habit that you know is lifting you up, or meditating or connecting to spirit, or just tuning in with yourself, grounding when you're really in the flow um of heading towards your highest path, is what I'll say. Then it feels like a lot. You're healing there. You're doing, and this is an affirmation or confirmation for someone that needs to know that you will not regress. Okay. Once you elevate, you don't go back down. You won't go back down, is what I'm hearing. You can go back down if you start putting yourself around those energies again. So spirit is kind of wanting you to get to this like very solid place where all those old energies can't touch you anymore. But if you're wavering, they can still influence you to come back down. Okay. That was a specific message for someone. With the Three of Pentacles coming forward, sorry, I don't even give you time to look at it. Three of Pentacles coming forward. I am sensing that you are in a collaboration or will be. There's a lot of energies around you that have a lot of opinions and passion for something. And I'm seeing you take a leadership role, or actually voicing your thoughts about whatever's happening. I see you like almost, I see a click almost. For some of you, that's not the main energy, but for some of you, there's some clickiness going on by like certain people are grouping together and kind of you're on your own, or that kind of thing. You feel a little pushed out a little, but that doesn't feel like the main energy. That's just for someone specific. So let me know if that resonates with you. Please, I really want to know how this is relating to you guys. So, but with this collaboration and this leadership role that you're taking on, and sometimes leaders don't always mix. Hold on, because a person who steps into a leadership role, the energy is different there. Okay, when people recognize you as a leader, that's a different energy. So it almost feels weird when you realize that people are looking to you for answers. And I think that some of you here are putting pressure on yourself to have all the answers when it's okay if you don't. It's okay if you don't know where to direct someone or what to do. And that's why this teamwork collaboration comes in, because it's about a discussion. It's about, well, what are you good at doing? Okay, well, then you can do this. It's almost like you need to, like a diagnostic, like to ask them some questions, figure out, learn about them, figure out what they're good at, and then place them in a position that will really, where they will thrive. Um, I'm hearing don't force someone to go into a position that they are not comfortable in, because they will go with fear and anxiety instead. Now, if you are there to support them and guide them and scaffold them into the position successfully, but I'm hearing don't throw someone out there when you have the knowledge to kind of guide them. Okay. And I'm hearing too that the energy between you leading them and showing them how you want it done and their reception of that energy is important to note. And so if they are not receptive to the direction, the directives that you're giving them, then they need to be paired somewhere else, is what I'm hearing. That was super specific for someone. So I feel like someone tuning into this reading is in a leadership position. There may be some like miscommunication, some misalignment. So I feel like you are going to figure out the energy. I'm feeling this like crazy sensation in my, feels like heart throat area. So I feel like this means a lot to someone. And it's like I just affirmed for exactly what you were trying to like you knew inside, but like I affirmed it for you, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. We're moving on. This energy could still go on. We'll just have to see what the next two cards tell me. So, oof, there is a lot of energy, and 17 is on the clock. Today is October 17th. Today is a very powerfully energetic day with the full moon in Aries. And it's crazy because I chose to do my Facebook Live without knowing that it was going to be a full moon today. So synchronicities. Okay. All right. We shuffled a bit. I like to get those last ones in. All right, we've got the Queen of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, which is some very two sides of the coin kind of energy here. This is like a very confident, creative, who do I think of here with the black cat up at the front? This is someone who is charismatic, and it kind of reminds me of Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. Like she's her own person. She believes in the things that she says. She stands true to what she believes. She's very creative, confident, courageous. You know, it's like she's in a different space than the people around her. And I feel this Queen of Wands is kind of there. Like this is a person who's really into their femininity and knows what they want. They're very passionate. You definitely are a person who has a green thumb or enjoys being around plants. With the sunflower here, I assume that you love the sun on your skin. Like just having the sun on your face feels so good to you. I sorry if I'm not looking at the camera. I'm really trying to focus on the cards and them speaking to me versus me trying to look at you. So I will try to do better there. I feel like some of you were like, I wish you would look up. So yeah, this is someone with a lot of strength to go after what they want. Oh, gosh, there's that feeling again. You have a deeper understanding of things. Here we go. Here's some more messages. So someone here is representing this Queen of Wands. You really try to go dig. You really try to dig into people, and some people might say you're psychoanalyzing them, but it's really you just trying to really get to know who they are. This can be intimidating for people, and some people don't know how to take it. Some people may look at it as you flirting with them, or they may look at it as, wow, you're being nosy, or but you just know how to ask people questions to get them to open up to you. You are a very open person, so people automatically feel open to talking to you with how open she is. And the cat's almost like her guardian. So there is some mystery around her herself. This is a lot of female energy. So I'm not saying that only females are here with this card. There are some masculines I feel that have the same energy as this Queen of Wands. I bet some of you actually have a cat at home, particularly a black cat. And there's also lion. So there's like Leo energy in this. I feel like you really know your spirit here. You really know who you are, and you know your morals, and you know what you're willing. You have very good boundaries set. Even if you're currently working on them, you know where your boundary lines are, whether you enforce them or not. I feel like some of you are heading into this energy and not necessarily there yet. But then we have this Five of Pentacles, which is like the opposite of the Queen of Wands. This is two totally different energies here. This is like instability, really struggling to keep your head above water, constantly overdrafting, constantly negative in the bank, constantly needing money to do things that you don't have, and just living with life because you don't have the money to improve your situation. So it's really crazy to me these two energies came forward. So let me focus here a little bit. There's 22:22 on the clock, so okay, so this Queen of Wands is willing to help out someone in need. They are looking at these people in need, and they're really trying to figure out how they can help. Yeah. Yeah, the Queen of Wands, like if you see her, she's I dropped the card, the Five of Pentacles. But if you look at her, she's looking the way I had them in my hand, she's looking over at them, like kind of watching them, looking at them struggling and figuring out how she can help them. So if there is someone in need here, there is someone around you that is willing to help you. You just have to ask. You have to be able to ask for help. And I know that can be hard for some of you. I'm hearing, and with Five of Pentacles, this is just a challenge right now. This is just what the current energy is, but it's not always going to be that way. This will change. And this Queen of Wands here is someone who can help you get through this time. Wow, that was really cool, you guys. Okay, so let's do another shuffle. This will be my last one because I said I wanted to keep it short, and we're at 24 minutes now. Also, I want to make sure I am nice and ready for the Facebook Live, getting my energy right, and my sacred space right now. So if you are in this watching this video, and this is a timeless video, so you can be watching this a year from now, and as long as the messages relate to you, then it's meant for you to hear no matter when you hear it. Okay, so send your energy forward, and let's see what the universe wants to tell us. Okay. All right. We have the Queen of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Queen of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So this Queen of Cups is very intuitive and compassionate. I almost feel Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups would get along really well. So that's interesting. Their emotional awareness is so profound. Um, and they can feel other. This is definitely an empathic person here that I'm sensing. I'm also feeling like, well, for some of you, this is very specific, that you have lost a child, that you have a child in heaven watching over you. I don't normally say heaven, so that came out for somebody specific. I also feel like you may have another one coming. That may be for some of you, but I do sense that maybe you had a miscarriage or you've lost a child in some way or someone very precious to you and you took care of them. I also feel this almost looks like the goblet of oh my gosh, the goblet of, Harry Potter, the goblet. It almost reminds me of that. And so they put their name in it to be in the competition. Oh my God. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Is it the Goblet of Fire? No. Oh, I'm so disappointed in myself. I almost want to pause the video. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Okay, I did have it right. Whew, y'all can forgive me now. Okay, so it reminds me of that. And in that movie, they were in a competition and they had to put their name in the Goblet of Fire to be in the competition. So this is making me feel like you need to put your name in. You need to put yourself out there as someone for people to look at and be aware of their competition. Now, I'm not a competitive person. So when I say competition, I feel like that's a message for someone specific who may be in a competitive field, or you yourself are a competitive person that wants people to know that you're here to show up, right? But for some of you, this is like Spirit saying, put your name out there, get yourself out there, get out of your comfort zone. It's your time to shine. Yeah, you have a lot of emotions too. I'm sensing that because you've been through a lot. The Queen of Cups has been through a lot to where she can feel others or he can feel others' emotions. Um, when I say he or she, I'm referring to masculine and feminine energy, and that doesn't necessarily mean the pronouns he or she. Could mean just that energy is there, that there are masculine and feminine energies present, that you've gone through a lot to get to this emotional awareness. Although you've probably feel like you've been sensitive, you've probably been called sensitive your whole life, or you easily cry, or you can just tell when the energy changes in the room. You pick up on other people's emotions, okay? So we also have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. I just see this guy as like, this is mine. I earned it. It's mine. I'm not giving it away. And this female or this feminine, yeah, it's like a feminine and masculine here. So there's a female. I just see like a couple or two people who are almost like the opposite of each other. This Queen of Cups is very giving and very compassionate and wants to help out and can sometimes maybe even give too much of themselves. And this Four of Pentacles is scared to give too much of himself away. So they can come off as like maybe greedy or stingy and controlling and really focus on material things. So these are two energies that I don't know how well they work together, but they definitely are here together. So I just feel like this is energy that represents people that are in a relationship similar to this. So I am being called to get my romance and love cards to see kind of where do these two people's, these are my love and romance cards. Where do these two people's energies mingle? What is the status of these two people here? We just want to see, and I'm going to use the same draw pulling card method that I've been doing with tarot. Okay, so yeah, beware of love's illusion, see reality clearly. So I feel like this, you feel very stable with this masculine that because since they have such a value on material things, they made sure to grow in money and they're driven in success. But it's like the more successful they get, the more fear based they get that they're going to lose their success. And so, um, there's some things that are going to be coming clear with the illusions card. There's going to be some things that are going to become clear. And also, a new adventure in love is coming. So get ready with this window of opportunity here. So yeah, I'm not sure about everybody's particular situation, but this masculine does not have the same giving and energy that this feminine does. And so I feel like if y'all are together, that is something that you probably are going to have to like work around if you want to stay together, okay? All right, so let's end with a moonology card since it is the full moon in Aries with lots of emotions coming up. So I've got my moonology cards, and let's end this with a positive message from the moon. Okay. I'm going to use the same style. I'm trying to challenge myself to do different things so I can trust my intuition more and grow that. And I'm also not playing around. I'm practicing with feeling energy. So, okay, here we go. We've got full moon in Libra and the blue moon. So we've got believe in the impossible. And a win-win outcome is forecast. Oh, I love that because I do feel like some of you are in a decision phase of life where you're not sure which way to go. And so with a win-win outcome, that's amazing that no matter which way you decide to go, it's going to be a win-win for you. I am also getting the confidence is your key to success. Believe in the impossible. Like what? Believe in the impossible. You have no idea what the universe is capable of constructing for you. You just have to have the belief that it can. Okay? Blue is a very that's the throat chakra there. So believe in the impossible. Say it out loud. Blue is also an insightful color, very intuitive, reminds you of water, compassionate. So I'm just getting for some of you that the dream that you think can't happen can happen if you believe in it and if you head in that direction, because no matter which direction you head in, a win-win is coming forward. Okay. All right, you guys, that is a great place to end this reading. And thank you so much for joining me. I said short and it's 35 minutes now. So, but I want to thank you and go check out that live, which won't be live by the time you see it, but check it out. There may be a message for you there. Check out my TikTok and Instagram And my Facebook, I put different things on all the different pages. I try to update each one every day, but I can be a little slack on some of them. Also, if you want a personal reading, reach out to me. I'll have a link in the description. If you would like to buy a reading for someone else, that's available. If you just want to, if you just have any question at all, feel free to hit me up. Communicate with me, talk to me, let me know things. Okay, you guys, much love and light to you.